In Marching for Freedom, Walk Together, Children, and Don't You Grow Weary, Elizabeth Partridge invites young adult readers into the heart of the civil rights movement, specifically the courageous march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama, in March 1965. Through a blend of compelling photography and narrative essays, Partridge paints a vivid picture of the determination, chaos, violence, and bravery that characterize this pivotal moment in American history. Published by Viking Books for Young Readers in 2009, this book garnered prestigious awards such as the Boston Globe Horn Book Award, the Los Angeles Times Book Prize for Young Adult Literature, and the Jane Addams Children's Book Award. The opening chapter introduces us to Joanne and Linda Blackman, two teenage girls whose grandmother, Sylvia Johnson, is a relentless advocate for voting rights. Accompanying Sylvia to the courthouse, Joanne witnesses the stark reality of racial discrimination as her grandmother is denied the right to vote. This poignant moment marks Joanne's initiation into activism, culminating in her first arrest. Following Sylvia's example, Joanne and Linda join the swelling ranks of young activists, igniting the momentum of the civil rights movement. Their story sheds light on the arduous challenges faced by thousands seeking to register to vote in the oppressive Jim Crow South, setting the stage for the transformative events to come. Partridge unfolds a detailed chronicle of the Selma to Montgomery marches, beginning with the lead-up. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. arrives on January 2nd, well ahead of the marches, delivering a powerful sermon to a packed church on the virtues of peaceful protest, nonviolent resistance, and civil disobedience. Stirred by his words, young congregants answer Dr. King's call to action. The narrative then delves into the harrowing events of Bloody Sunday. On March 7th, 600 marchers embark on the journey from Selma to Montgomery, but are met with police brutality on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, just 6 blocks from Selma's downtown. Through a series of evocative photographs, the escalating violence unfolds. A tense standoff, tear gas engulfing the nonviolent demonstrators, and the aftermath of battered bodies strewn along the streets of Selma. Despite the oppressive response, the spirit of progress prevails. Within days, 2,500 resilient marchers regroup, embarking once more on the road to Montgomery, dubbed Turnaround Tuesday. Although temporarily halted by a restraining order, the marchers' determination remains unshaken, defying discriminatory laws. Over the ensuing 5 chapters, Partridge meticulously recounts each day of the march, culminating in its triumphant start on Sunday, March 21st. The march swells in numbers, with participants as young as 10 and a growing contingent of supportive white allies. As the procession advances, the streets of Montgomery swell with an estimated 300,000 individuals united in pursuit of justice and equality. Event organizers bring together a star-studded lineup of performers to captivate the crowd, including Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Harry Belafonte, Sammy Davis Jr., and Nina Simone gracing the stage with their voices. On March 25th, the marchers culminate their journey at the steps of the state capitol building, where they are inspired by speeches from civil rights icons like Rosa Parks. Dr. King delivers his iconic "How Long, Not Long" speech, igniting waves of love, peace, and unity among the crowd. Following his address, Dr. King and the assembled marchers approach Governor George Wallace's office door, holding a petition demanding freedom, voting rights, and an end to police brutality. Law enforcement initially blocks access, but eventually, one of the governor's secretaries emerges to accept the petition. In the book's final chapter, Partridge recounts the historic signing of the Voting Rights Act on August 6th, a few months later. President Lyndon Johnson's signature on this landmark legislation marks a pivotal moment as Black citizens across the nation eagerly exercise their right to vote for the first time. Marching for Freedom features a wealth of photographs and essays sourced from interviews with march participants. Additionally, the book includes source notes, a bibliography for further reading, and an index to enrich the reader's understanding. Throughout the narrative, Joanne Blackman reflects on the march and the broader civil rights movement, emphasizing its inclusive nature. The civil rights movement was not a Black movement. It was a people movement, and the future has to be a people movement until injustice is stamped out in any form. These timeless words resonate as powerfully today as they did during the historic marches, underscoring the ongoing fight for equality and justice. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.